Hey, I'm back. This is Chandler for Melda Production, and today I just wanted to show you something new that was released recently, and that's Power Woodwinds. So I showed you the Power Strings and Power Brass before, but now Power Woodwinds are released, and I think they're on an introductory price, but even the regular price I think is really reasonable. So I thought I'd do a quick walkthrough here. You have to bear with me because I'm not such a good keyboard player, but I'll let you hear how they sound. So if you want to get it, make sure you go into download and add-ons here. Actually, I haven't tried this since they had the new Melda plugin downloader. So you can I downloaded it through there, and you can just make sure it downloads wherever on your hard disk. And then once you have that, open up MSoundfactory, and it's not here. You have to look in here. It's in the flutes and reeds section, I believe, here. So here we have Power Woodwinds. Just click on it. There you go. It has lots of samples, so it might take a second or two to load up in there. And so we have this, we play. Okay, but let's look through some of the presets here for different things. I'll go to bassoons here. And just like in the other instruments, if I move my mod wheel on my keyboard, I can control the volume. Of course, it's also controlled by keyboard velocity as well. So the harder you hit it, the louder it's going to be. Of course, we have stage spread here. Of course, piano forte, that's loudness. And this can be used to determine how much the mod wheel affects it. So 100%. I'm using my mod wheel, but nothing's happening. So if you want to have it be controlled by your velocity, turn it all the way down. If you want it to be controlled by mod wheel, although velocity still affects it, turn it all the way up, and you can do anything in between. Bright and dark here. Wind noise. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that on bassoons. You're not getting a ton of wind noise there. And then the humanize you have as well. That will just make it a little bit more random. Let's see. I'll play this, see how much you can hear this. So you can hear it sounds like a little bit out of tune. So if I play it with, let's say, 0 humanize, I'll play octaves. Perfect. You can hear the pitch is slightly off and it moves around, which can give a little bit more realism to your sound. Here it's on the sustain, but you can also use legato here. So if I have it on sustain and I do something like a trill, sounds bad. Have legato here. And there you go. I'll let you hear some of the other articulations later. Actually, here you have articulation list for here, like bassoon, or say, yeah, bassoon sustain. You have attack. And so you can adjust all these different parameters yourself if you want to make something have a slower attack, a longer attack here. Let's see. Let's actually try this. So here it is at 0. So if I adjust that attack, it'll kind of fade in. So if that's what you want, you can do it that way. You could also draw it in with your mod wheel, but I think this might be easier depending on what you're playing. So here are the different articulations here, and you can adjust that for each different section here. Creative, we have some different like convolution stuff in here. So kind of interesting. Mix it with different sounds. That's what you like. Ooh, go away. Harmonics. Actually, I don't know what this does. That's interesting. So you get like some interesting sound design stuff. You have FM. FM is just frequency modulation. Usually you get that with synthesis, but it's kind of interesting to do with some natural samples too. And we have diffusion. So you can hear that with an octave and a fifth above our normal pitch here. Really interesting to me. And here we have just normal effects. You have motion, distortion, chorus, modulation, lo-fi effect, delay, reverb. For me, I'd probably just use the reverb, but it has other things in there. And of course, an equalizer here you can click on and use if you want to. Oh, sorry, turn that back on for you. Adjust a high pass filter, lows, mids, highs, and a low pass filter. So you can do things with those if you like. And globals, you can adjust all this. This is normal MSoundfactory stuff. But now let's look through the different types. So that was bassoons. Here's bassoon staccato. Vibrato. Accented. Okay, let's hear our clarinets. Sounding nice to me. Staccato. Vibrato. Accented. Move on to our oboes. Staccato. Oboe vibrato. Accented. And my favorite, the flutes. Actually, here might be actually move it up here. Let's adjust the wind noise here. With the flutes, you can hear it, which is natural, I think. Let's hear the flute staccato. Vibrato. And flutes accented. So you see here we have flutes, oboes, clarinets, and bassoons. So you have pretty much your whole section. Of course, it could be, there's other other woodwinds, but I think for your basic section, this is great. Here you also have some creative things in here. I won't play too many of these, but these are just kind of interesting variations using some of the creative effects here. That reminds me of those kind of like 80s synth samplers you'd hear maybe on old cartoons, so kind of nostalgic for me. Let's try a few other ones. I should probably move this down. That's really cool, like sound design thing. And I'll just do one more. I'll choose one kind of at random here. Let's see this. That's getting almost to more a synthy side. So as you can see here, there's lots of like really creative ones you could use for sound design, but of course you have just normal woodwinds here as well. So I think this is really good to, make some kind of orchestral sounds, or maybe if you just want like, you know what, I just need kind of just a flute sound for one part, or I need a nice orchestral swell. These are really great, and I think the price is extremely reasonable, more than reasonable. It's very good actually. So if you haven't picked it up, I recommend it. But for now, please give me a thumbs up if you like this. Leave me any questions or comments down below, and please check out all the other plugins at meldaproduction.com. Till next time, see you.